Now, if you're a broadcaster, a journalist, looking for a neutral, objective, analytical, coldly rational, ideologically uncluttered way to describe that reality, the phrase you're looking for will be something about British and American plans to bring democracy to the Middle East. Some kind of psalm singing is called for, some raising of hosannas to our benevolence. Which is why, when they asked me to go on Question Time, I said no. Because, why, for example, to go on Question Time and say, if the Nuremberg laws applied, Tony Blair would be hung. They'd lose their mind. This is rhetoric, offensive, sloganeering, nonsense, empirically true fact, by the way. What they were hung for at Nuremberg was, quote, planning and waging an aggressive war, full stop. No human being was tried for genocide on planet Earth until 1996 when the post-Habyarimana Hutu power were put on the stand in Kigali. What they were hung for at Nuremberg was planning and waging an aggressive war. Yes, but still offensive sloganeering, just nonsense. Of course we know in all seriousness, of course Blair can't actually be a war criminal, can he? Of course Tony Blair can't be a war criminal. I mean, he listens to Oasis. And he can't be a war criminal because we know what war criminals look like. And they look like Goebbels. But what did Goebbels look like to the Germans? Well, you know, we're a modernising party. We've broken the mould of German politics. And sometimes it's better to be on the losing side for the right reasons than to be on the winning side for the wrong reasons. I know, of course, that the war has caused deep divisions in the country. But I also know we are faced with a real problem of global terrorism, which is not simply going to go away, much as we may wish it. And the only way we can deal with this problem is to kill and maim in Iraq in a war that Kofi Annan describes as illegal, because I tell you this, you know, if there is any other way at all of uniting the forces of secular Arab nationalism with those of militant Islam, then, you know, I'd like to hear it. There is also a real problem of word fatigue. I mean, people should realise, when we're talking about chemical and biological agents, we're not just talking about, you know, washing powders and detergents. He actually said that, feel the contempt.